message goes out and I'm not even halfway. Let's see if I can get you back, brothers and sisters. I think you can hear me, but oh. So can you join the chat room, please, again, to let me know if everything is okay? Okay, good. Okay, then let's continue. Satan, stand behind me. This message will come out if you like it or not. Okay, so we were talking about the urge to sit on the throne. He is a heir to the throne, together with his twin brother, Jesus. He does not want to wait. And he knows that Jesus is the one, Jupiter was the king planet. He is the one that will sit on the throne. So he wants to take it in his own hands and to take his father out. As in a bad movie that we have seen about kingdoms here on earth. Yes, of course, the truth hurts Satan. But he is the wicked one in high places. He wants to sit on the throne. Not his brother and not the father. Come to the next point. Eve and Lucifer, we talked about it. Eve had no chance to stand. Eve had no chance to stand against Lucifer because he was, at that time, a heir to the throne, walking as the son of the Most High in the garden. We also talked about family relations, that they are twins. Get an understanding, brothers and sisters, that we will stand against a very, very powerful entity here. Not an angel, not a Nephilim. Am I still on? So let's continue. I hope that you can hear me. Next point. We know about the principality of the air and the wickedness in high places. I always thought about it. This could not just be an angel, because angels are always there and angels are always walking with us. It must be something much bigger and stronger and more powerful. Be aware, brothers and sisters. It will be a very powerful foe that we will stand against it. Then have a look at the war in heaven. The idea that Satan is an angel, it comes from the first half of trumpets, when Michael will fight Satan. But Michael will fight Satan and to chase him out of the kingdom of heaven, because Jesus is on earth in the first half of trumpet in Jerusalem. That's the reason why Michael will fight. And of course, Michael is the commander of the heavenly armies. And he also has to chase out the rebellious angels with Satan. We have the idea of two brothers fighting with one another in several places in the Bible. One famous one, Cain and Abel, where the wicked brother will kill the good one. Is that also what happened at the crucifixion of Jesus Was Satan responsible for it through his wickedness? Absolutely. But the story will not end there. What about Jacob and Esau? Or Esau? Yes, Jacob and Esau, the story, yes. From where we have Laban, Jacob, Rachel and Leah. The story, the saga continues. One day, Jacob will overcome Esau, and then he will go where? He make his place in Shalem. What is Shalem? Jerusalem. The same pattern. When Jesus will overcome Satan, and he will make his millennium kingdom in Jerusalem. Patterns over patterns and understanding. Two brothers, twins, royalty, sons. These that you call now true sons of the Most High. Then we have the binding of Satan. Why? I always ask myself, the battle of Armageddon take place, Jesus is so successful as the only begotten Son. And why? Let's come to this point first. Why is he the only begotten Son? People say, oh, there's no other Son than Jesus. He is the only begotten Son because Satan was never birthed on the earth. Is it not that Satan always have access to the heavens? If I, as the Father, would have a rebellious angel, I would say, go away, as he has changed the fallen angels deep dark, and they will not be able to access the heavens. But his Son will have the permission to be there. Also, he will always be the accuser of all of mankind. Wickedness in high places. So the binding of Satan. So battle of Armageddon, and Jesus is there victorious over all. What is going to happen? Why is he not killing Satan or taking him in the lake of fire forever? How can you do that to your twin brother or to your brother, and especially if it's your twin? You know how the twins are related to one another. So the only possibility he has is to bind him so that he will come to his senses over the next 1,000 years. Then he will be released to give him a final chance, but he will not make it. Then the Father will judge him, because it's only the Father who can judge him. Only the Father can judge the Son. He has created him, as he has created Jesus. We know that. Right from the beginning, we know that the Word was present at the creation of the world, and so was the light. Do you know what Lucifer means? Lucifer is that light. We have the Word, Jesus Christ himself, and we have the light at that time that was Lucifer. And because he had then fallen down, that light position also went to Jesus, so that he became the light of this world. In contrast to the darkness that his brother, Satan, is bringing forth. Then look at how the angels are following, the fallen angels are following Satan. It is not just that they have a leader within the angels. No, there's much more. They are seeing in him the replacement of the Father. Because that's what he wants. He wants to sit on the throne, and he wants to take everything away from his brother Jesus. That's the reason why he will sit in the throne in the Millennium Temple, because he thinks that is my place and not yours. It is a seed war between siblings, between brothers, between twins. And so he can easily command the fellowship of the fallen angels, because they know what position he is holding. Also, he might have fallen from grace and will fall from the heavens, he still is the brother, the twin, and the son. Now you can understand why Satan is not believing in his destiny. Now you can understand how the story will come together, that he will fight until the last minute. He's not just an angel. And that's also now the understanding how he will be able to manipulate times and laws. He has a full access to the heavens. He has the access to the knowledge. He was what Jesus can do, Lucifer or Satan can also do, if they are twins. Only that one is doing it for the love of the Father, for saving the world, for having rescued us and bringing us eternal life, and the other one for wickedness, deception, illusion, and taking us into bondage and slavery. Because he wants to force his kingdom. Yes, Kelly just put something in here that I have to bring forth. Michael, I was also revealed a few years ago that the prodigal son was written for him. Exactly. The father said, I want that my prodigal son is returning. The parable of the prodigal sons, we have it in our kingdom series. That is for him, from the heart of the Father, that his prodigal son should return to him. No matter what he has done, where he has gone to, and how much he has stood against the Father, he should come back into his open arms. But he won't. We know the end of the story, he won't. Why? Why is it? Why has all this happened, brothers and sisters? Why? Because of jealousy? Because of disobedience? Because of power lust? All these are points of wickedness, of the bad side, of the dark side. Pride, envy. Yes, you are so right. One day he woke up with the idea and said, let me sit on the throne because I can do it better than my old father. And then from there everything began. A hatred towards his twin, because he is the anointed King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And he's still waiting. Yes, exactly. How could the Father allow it? Kelly just brought it to the point. How could the Father allow this to happen? Free will. We all have a choice. Without choice, everything will fall together. Without choice, the laws of heaven will break. You have a free will. Satan has a free will. Jesus had a free will. Jesus could say here on earth, I'm not going to the cross. I go somewhere else. I go to, as some people claim, I go to India. I go somewhere away. He had a free choice, but he chose to go to the cross so that we all can be saved for all eternity. That is a good side. That is a side of love now. That is a positive side of Venus now. That's the reason why Jesus now is Jupiter and Venus in one after Lucifer has fallen. Many people were thinking, look at the Ark of the Covenant. There is a mercy seat, right? And there are two mighty angels on the right and on the left of that mercy seat. Who are they? What kind of speculation have we seen? Michael and Gabriel, Elijah and Moses and whatever we have seen. No. Lucifer and Satan. Lucifer and Jesus. on the top of the Ark of the Covenant, on the right and on the left of the mercy seat, what is the seat of the Father. And until the day of judgment, that the Father, now